Hello guys, and I'm back. As you can see, I got the whole fam dambly of my vacuum cleaners. I even got the broken clean view. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I got all of these vacuum cleaners, each an individual one. So let's start by the least interesting one with the least interesting story, the 6583 Power Force bagless. This Power Force bagless, it was originally my aunt's. She left it in a garage for like a few years and she was gonna get rid of it. So I took it and loosened up the brush roll bearings by dipping it in water. It needs a new brush roll now. It needs a whole new brush roll. And changing its belt. That's all I really needed. And a good cleaning. That's all I needed. So that's how I obtained this one. Sorry y'all, I'm scratching my leg. Let's do this one now. This one I found early 2021, March. So me and my sister were coming back from a store. It was about to rain, and I saw this sitting out in the house in front of us. People were about to throw it away. They were moving out. I could tell because they had a bunch of stuff, and they never came back. So I said, do I want this machine? I only had this one and this one at the time. And I got all of these vacuums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obtained all of these within the past 2 months. 2.5 months. Almost 3 months. Anyway, back to this one. I went outside, took it. All I needed was unclogging and a good cleaning. I had some purple stuff down here. So yep, that's how I got this one. This one purchased in February 2017. It was the day before Valentine's Day. I remember specifically. It was on a Monday. I wasn't even planning to buy this vacuum cleaner. I didn't even know this vacuum cleaner existed. So when the newer variants of the Helix and the Helix Turbo came out, I had a 2013 Power Force Helix motor burned out in it. But I still had it. I was playing around with it. I was probably like 11 at the time when I found out these existed. And my plan was to get another Helix. This one didn't have the window at the time. So, and then I thought maybe I should upgrade to the Helix Turbo. So went to Walmart with my mom. She took all of us to Walmart. And there was no Helix Turbos. There was a bunch of Helixes, of course. There was no Helix Turbos. But all there was this and a beat up box. I said, oh, why not? It's a few more dollars. Helix Turbo was probably like $78. This one was like $81. I said, what's the green for? And I thought it was cool. Read the box. And I saw it had a rewind cord. I said, holy, I didn't even know these existed. So I've had this one ever since. I've had that vacuum out of all these the longest. And let's go ahead and do this one. This one I found, I think, was it in early May 5th or May 6th, I can't remember. It was on a Saturday. This dude I found at the flea market. Matter of fact, let's start with this one first. Let's start with this one first because this one's telling the whole story about how I met this dude at the flea market. So I was going vacuum hunting at the flea market and randomly went to the shop that stepped in, had a bunch of vacuum cleaners. Coincidentally, I skipped all these shops and went to this specific one that had all these vacuum cleaners. I saw this one. I said, that one looks interesting. It didn't have a hose, didn't have a brush roll, yada, yada, yada. He told me he can't come back the next week and he'll have it all cleaned out for me. So, came back, snagged this one from him for like $10 and had a vacuum parts. It was a, it was a bag vacuum. I don't know. It was like a 2008. I don't know the model number to it. It was like a red one. And yeah, that is how I got this one. I have a refurbishment video on this one. And I got this one from the same dude on May 6th. I think it was May 6th, on another Saturday. I found this one. I was just looking. I flipped the curtain. And, yep, found this one. And came back, had everything. Except the attachments. Well, I found this attachment, put this on here. And yep, cleaned this one up too. I just didn't make a video about it because that's basically the same thing as this one. This one's just a little bit cooler. And let's do these two. So these two I also got from the dude I know at the flea market. My original plans were to destroy these two. Because I originally found out about this machine because I wanted to take the motor out of it and put it in that one. But now I got a whole nother motor in that one. Yeah, I made a video about it a few days ago. Quick one. But I got it from another Cleanview Helix. Not this Cleanview Helix. I got it from another Cleanview Helix. So these two, I was going to destroy this one. Something told me, I wanted to destroy it. The motor went on it, so I was like, what's the point of destroying it? So that probably saved this vacuum cleaner. And it kind of made my chances of wanting to save it a little higher. This is a 2002. I don't know what this year is because I can't even date it, the model on. So yeah, and this one I wanted to destroy. Oh, and the Cleanview Helix I put that hose on here so it doesn't have that Power Force Helix hose on there. It has a hose that actually matches it with the handle. And that is how I obtained these two. I decided to keep this one because the motor doesn't sound too bad in it. It honestly sounds better than when I got it before because I let it run for a little bit. So we'll move these two out the way. The pedal release is broken on this one. So I found a way to make it stand up. There's Cleanview Helix. Came with everything. It was just really, really dirty. Headlight even works. Motor sounds immaculate on it. Sounds brand new. And I can turn all these on. I'm gonna turn all these on and let y'all listen to them. Came with everything. And brush roll worked. Headlight worked. Came with everything. It even came with the dust tool, but I put the dust tool on that one to make that one complete. But yeah, this one works great. I put it inside the house for everybody to use. And last but not least, my favorite one. This is my favorite one, and the Helix Turbo Rewind is my favorite one. These are my two favorite vacuum cleaners out of all of them. This one, nostalgia. That one, sentimental, because I've had that one the longest out of all these. So I was up scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, found this one. Dude lived about an hour away from me, so you know I had to take the trip. Took the trip and scooped this up from him. And did a brush roll, bearings were locked up on it, so I loosened those up. I loosened them up very well. But you can tell it still needs a new brush roll, so brush roll should be here by the end of next week, and I'll do an update video on this one where you can fully hear it. What it sounds like. It sounds great when I take the brush roll out. So yeah. This one's complete. Looks great. Looks near brand new, if I do say so myself. Now, obviously, I can't turn this one on because the motor is bad in it. I put the motor back in it because I was just gonna throw this one away, but I think I found a motor that'll fit it. So hopefully it'll fit it. I might order it soon. I need to order it before somebody else does. So yeah, the other ones I will turn on. Oh, I forgot to say I put a new brush on this one. Use a new brush roll. And this one needs a new brush roll.